What's up, gang? We're back. We're back, and this time we are heading to the airport. This is the Oni playthrough part 4. We're doing airport assault, which is a kind of sad mission. Just sort of before there hasn't really been any civilian casualties aside from like scientists in a building doing work that they maybe shouldn't be doing. But here there's like actual people that have gotten hurt. But basically, Muro, the leader of the syndicate, who we're trying to take down, is headed to the airport to escape TCTF justice, and we're going to stop him. We're going to attempt to stop him. By the way, happy holidays. I hope everyone's doing well. And that's it. Hope y'all are doing well. If you haven't, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Consider being a member if you have the means. Yeah, this is my favorite level. This is my favorite level. This was my favorite level as a kid. I played it a ton with my brothers. It just felt very lived in. This level just felt like very real compared to a lot of the other missions that you get, where they're sort of like in these like nondescript warehouses. Like this kind of felt like an airport. Also, it should be noted this game is 20 years old at this point, 22 years old. So I have a lot of fond memories that maybe aren't necessarily tied to reality. Yeah, the only thing that stinks about this particular level is there is a ton of lag. They have a lot of these fires that are out or that are sort of running. Whoop, we are not. Oh, that was almost a backbreaker. As you guys know, we are hunting backbreakers in this game. We should also check we got a new move. This new move is called the Willow Kick. This move is really hard to pull off. A lot of her sort of special techniques are really hard to pull off. So we got a hypo here from a dead civilian, which is sad. We've also got a ballistic ammo here. And surprisingly, we have a hiding civilian over here. Also, that hi there sounds very Canadian. Hi there. I don't know what about it sounds Canadian, but it sounds Canadian to me. And it does just so happen that this game was created by Rockstar Canada. And there are a few occasions where you can hear sort of the Canadianness in some of these guys' voices. If they even get caught on geometry. Okay. Dang it. So you can backbreak that guy. But we didn't have the chance there. This is the Willow Kick. It sort of creates a stun or a stagger. We didn't get it that time. Actually, you know what? We're gonna. Does he talk? I should have. So you got this ninja. Oh no, he's not there. What has happened? Is he here? There he is. Now that static fist typically will, that's sort of invincible on the way up. And actually, if we're lucky here, we get a backbreaker. This dude should be obsessed with taking down civilians for some reason. But that allows us to dunk on him. And that gives us a hypo. And again, you'll notice we haven't taken much damage. We've already got a bunch of hypo. Oh yeah. And you'll notice there's already some slowdown from this. This lady will give us a hypo, I believe. So we're already cranking. We've already got 4 hypos. We are sitting pretty. We're also going to grab the scram cannon. The scram cannon isn't super useful. If you notice, it sort of has this. Oh, we got to. Of course, there's a console. There's always consoles. This game is console mania, but it's super fun. This game's super fun. So we're gonna let some bad guys in. We're gonna attempt to shoot them a little bit with the scram cannon. It's not gonna work out super well, but let's dodge over to the side. Now we don't need. So that's what you get for the Willow Kick. And we've got another hypo. So we are like cleaning up on hypos. We might as well just get to full life. I think there's another dude. He may be hiding. There we go. Where are you, boy? There he is. Thank you for the ammos. Now, We do like ballistic ammo. It is useful now that we've got this scram cannon. One of the parts I like the most here is this dude. We will, all of those missiles converge on him. So that's like the best part of the scram cannon. Um, that happens regardless. That blows up so you can't get over there.
New mission objective.
And then we've got some bad guys here.
Incoming compass data.
Don't make me hurt you.
All right. So we should have one other enemy sort of, yeah, come out of nowhere. These dudes, these guys help us out, which is kind of fun. Now these guys can die, and you can hurt them, so you got to be careful. But there you go. Like that's always like it's kind of fun seeing those dudes help out. They don't really do anything after that. They sort of go about their daily routine, like they weren't just their place wasn't just under attack by terrorists. Also, this is where the airport level really opens up. You actually like go outside into that airfield, and there's like a jet fuel that's just burning fuel right now. We've already got, so this is where sort of the lag is pretty intense. We're just gonna kind of play ring around the rosy with this dude until he runs out of ammo, and he clocks us. Boop. That should be enough. We've got scram cannon, and that's just what we're gonna use for now. There is a ninja in here, and this dude is kind of annoying because he sort of like comes out of, like he's waiting for you. He still managed to get us, but that's okay. So we've got a energy cell, and that's what we're going to need. This is where we finally get all of our friggin' back breaks. So we got, what, one back break so far? I don't think we can climb up here. I just always like to attempt it. All right. So there's tons of planes here. There's also bad guys prowling around the site, keeping everything clear. We're just going to pop around back. If he sees us, that's no big deal. But it is kind of fun if he doesn't see us, watching all these things converge and kill. Okay, so we did take more than a few shots there. But we're running over to our buddy. We've got a friend over here. All of his friends are dead. But he has survived sort of the syndicate onslaught. And he is more than willing to help us out. So he's got, I believe we've got a force field. Yeah. Which is great. Yeah, I love this force field. It's really helpful. It absorbs all kinds of energy. It absorbs both ballistic projectiles as well as energy weapons, so the plasma. And if anyone uses, and you're not stunned by the electricity, by the stun gun, which is super cool. So yeah, this is sort of where the scram cannon comes in handy. Just like shooting it at dudes. So he's gone. Really? There we go. Ooh, friendly fire. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Ah! So we definitely want to get out of this. Corners are terrible. And the tick grab. It's always the tick grab, dude. This is my bad, too. I'm not doing a very good job at this. So we've got a double hypo. Again, we're not particularly worried about dying here. We absolutely can, but it's highly unlikely unless we play like utter garbage. We've still got two hypos. frankly, I think we're gonna be okay. I know I can't remember if there's extra stuff hidden up in all these things. Maybe there's not. For some reason, I feel like the baggage carriers did have a little something extra, but I can't remember. Okay. Nothing in these areas. Let's go into the next
Target.
building. We should have a couple of dudes come out and try to fight us, unless they actually already came out. I think actually already came out. There's one dude with that. We're gonna do the same thing we always do. We sort of hide behind a wall. They can die in that fire, and we do that sick little move there. Okay. Little dodge move here. Now this should be the end of him. Nope. I like the suicide guys are so silly in a lot of cases. So notice again, we're already back up to 3 hypos. The suicide guys are like, it's really fun when you can get them to die, get them to kill themselves around a whole bunch of other dudes.
Here, take this hypo.
Just that is just a fun thing to do. It's just a fun strategic thing, trying to like take them out and then also take out all the other guys around them. So this is where we really crank up the juice. I believe we should fight Muro. Excuse me. We have a guy who's got. Oh, again, incredibly powerful combo there. We've got one guy with a scram cannon who should be very easy to take out. Also, I think it's really interesting to see this mask thing going on. Okay. We're going to scram cannon. And then he'll wait for whatever reason. Don't know why that is. And then he will die. Okay, are there any civilians around here? Looks like we've sort of come to a place where there's not too many people left alive, which is sad. You can be hurt by fire as well. I don't actually remember what this one says. Mm, mm. Weather. So this is a really interesting one. So the TCTF, who are basically like the foot soldiers of the one world government, are like, hey, there's no more flyovers of these like wilderness areas, and that's because they want to protect the public. They want to protect their image. They don't want anybody knowing what they're doing in those wilderness areas. It is kind of cool. They do set up all of these little lore bits and scatter them across the game. So things we want. Oop, we don't want to get hit a whole bunch of times by dudes. Dang it. That was not what I wanted. So we only have one shot left. Now this thing will automatically stun guys, which is amazing. We got a force field refill. But this guy here is amazing. It's such a good weapon because it stuns everyone in like a cone in front of you. And it allows you to just get an instant KO if you can backbreak them. So that we're going to come sort of up to our first instance here. Depending on where this guy is. He should be sort of at the very end of the walkway. Okay. So there you go. There's another back break, which is amazing. We're actually going to redo this, and we should have... I don't think there's another guy here. So this guy is taken out, and we can't use that particular console yet. There should be... Oh no, dude, that sucks. So these two guys usually live, and they're able to take out this ninja. But they weren't able to do it. They also help immeasurably against another guy. There's two sort of red enemies that come out. All right, they tried their best. We're going to try to stay a little over to the side here because if that door opens, there's a guy protecting the console. If we can, we don't want to. Dang, I was trying to. Oh no, that angle can be so strange. All right, so that's fine. We're going to try to do it to this guy. He's hiding right there. Okay, can we sneak? Yes, baby. Take a seat. Okay, so this we will unlock the console that's on the far side, and then a couple of red bad guys. Some red level enemies will come out. Now, these guys both have plasma cannons, and it's actually really useful to have those two mechanics like running around because they'll draw the fire. Then you can hopefully, very quickly uh, get them with your taser and put them down. But a lot of times, unfortunately, yes, okay. All right. All right. So what is that? Like 4 backbreaks this round? Really good shit. And that's basically the end of the level. Um, is this game is this level as awesome as I remember? No. But is it still really fun? Absolutely. Like I love this level. The next level is pretty brutal. It's the airplane hangar. And oh, this hypo. I didn't even know this hypo was here. Or rather, I forgot it was there. So there you go. We were basically done with this level. I'm very sorry that these two mechanic guys died so early. They're really fun to like. I really root for them. It's always kind of funny like rooting for NPCs. But that's the airport level, gang. This is one of my favorites. If you haven't already, there you go. But oh, such a sad bit here at the end. Doesn't feel like a mission complete when you've got like civilians dying on the screen. But that's the airport level. If you haven't, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 800 by the end of the year. I'm at like 780. So if you can help me out, that would be dope. Otherwise, have a great holiday, and we'll talk soon. Later, gang.